Can I get your name?
No, it's right there.
You can go ahead.
Your name's right there.
So you're the lieutenant.
Yes.
So you're that high ranking and you think that you can require people to show ID to get public records?
I do.
We'll hang out all day.
If you want to remain in the public lobby.
I don't need your directives, man. I'd get back to work,
But I
bud.
need you to
Get back to work.
clear out
Get back to work. Get back to work. I don't need the directives.
None of you guys want to tell us your name's right. It's just going to be right there.
Hey guys, DMA Audits, aka the Mile High Auditor, aka right here. Came here to Weld County Sheriff's Office, Records Department. And we are here today to help my friend, subscriber of mine, Truth Speaker. And they're denying him public records because he won't ID. And I'm here with Colorado IRL, as well as the lovely sweet T Audits. So let's go check it out, guys, see how it goes.
Hey, just trying to see if I can get my records for the record request that I put in a month ago.
Do you know what date you put it in on?
Yeah, it came in on July 6th, 2022, but the date that it actually happened on was June 28th at 9:37 a.m. with Officer Matthew Tibbitts, badge W360, deputy.
1 second for me and I'll see if I can find that for you, okay?
Or what?
So I guess you were speaking with Dan about it.
Yeah, is she here today?
She is, but since you guys already had discussed what was needed for the request, that if you have any additional.
She said I needed my ID and I shouldn't need my ID. What else does she need that's additional?
So any other requests will have to be handled through the county attorney, and here's her information.
But you guys have already made me jump through hoops. I'm not an acrobat.
Okay.
So I'm tired of
That's
jumping
all
through
the
hoops and
information that I
wasting
have for you,
resources.
so if you want to give her a call, then she can provide any.
No, you guys should be able to give the records, like, yeah, you don't, just stop making me jump through hoops, ma'am.
Well, I'm sorry that you're having a bad time, but that's the information of who you need to speak to.
So I got a question because I'm here on his behalf.
Yeah.
So what is the veil that's being put on the records right now? Is it that he has to show ID to get it?
I'm not sure what we've discussed
Okay.
already.
Well,
So that's what he was told before. That's why we're here, right? So he brought some backup. We got probably about 300 people watching right now. So what we want to do though is we just want to educate, because the thing is, ma'am, is that Cora laws and also Colorado Criminal Justice Records Act protects us that we don't have to show ID to get records. And the reason for that is because then people can retaliate against us, right? Now there are some states like Virginia where you have to have an ID because you have to be a resident of that state to obtain records. But Colorado is not that way. So your policy, if this is your policy, ma'am, then your policy is literally violating the law and it's violating our rights. So we need, so hold on, ma'am, I'm not done. So what we need to do, okay, is we're here peacefully to try to obtain this information that we have a lawful right to get. Now, if you prevent us from getting this information, then what's gonna happen is we're gonna have to take this to district court, and then you specifically, ma'am, are gonna have to, and this lady and whoever is gonna have to answer to the district court judge.
And that's fine, that's a county attorney. I don't create the policies. We have forms that we require to be filled out, signed, and we require identification.
So you don't make the policies, you just follow orders without question, not even knowing if it's a violation of our rights, ma'am? Can I get your name?
Information that I have.
Can I get your name, please?
My name's Melissa.
Melissa? Can we write that down? Hold on. On here. Melissa. It's probably not the right spelling. What's your last name?
I'm not going to give you my last.
Well, you have to, ma'am. I'll do a public records request on your name too, and if you don't give me your last name, I'm gonna get your salary too, and I'm gonna publish it on YouTube. Okay? So Melissa refusing to identify. So we're gonna do a public. Actually, let's do it here. Can we do a public records request on your name?
On my name?
Yep, and your salary too.
If you're needing like internal stuff, that goes through a different department.
Where do I? Well, here's the thing, ma'am. Let me just. I'm giving out educations today, one at a time. So the thing is that Colorado law states that all I have to do is tell a public employee the information I need. It doesn't matter if I'm in the right department or not. And now it's your responsibility to follow up and get that information to the correct department. So I'm telling you right now, and it's live streamed, and it's going to have thousands of people watching, that I need your name and your salary, and that's the information I'm requesting.
With my supervisor.
Okay. All right. We're trying to be cool with you, but you guys aren't being reasonable.
All right. So here's all the contact information for our office. And then here's the HR information. If you guys want to contact them for any salary information or employee information, you can contact them.
So you're refusing that? That's going to be another policy. That's going to be another violation of the law. So you're going to not give me do the public records for me as well. So that's 2 people that you're denying public records.
Do you want to? We provide reports, clearance letters, 911,
Yeah.
CDs.
But remember I just explained to you, it doesn't matter if I'm in the right department. I could tell the janitor that I need a public record if he's a public employee, and now you guys should be trained on this. It's his obligation to find the right person to get the record.
Anything else that I can assist you with that our department handles?
Well, I'm telling you, I'm trying to educate you, ma'am, but you're not wanting to listen. So,
Department.
but ma'am, I just told you I don't have to go to any appropriate department. Which department is it then? Where do we need to go?
So if you contact HR, they can tell you whatever the procedure is. That's just our information for records, so you have that.
So I need to call HR to get a public record?
Well, if you're looking for employee information, I don't have any of that.
Okay, how about a complaint form? Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those.
Okay, let me see if we have something like that.
Okay? Because we're gonna need to file a complaint on this lady too now.
Alright, so on the back of the card, if you have any complaints, is the internal affairs, so you guys can contact that number.
I need a physical card copy of a complaint form.
I don't have that. You would have to contact them.
Well, it's not that you don't have it, ma'am. It's that you don't want to be cooperative. You can print one out. I'm sure you have one.
Yeah.
You guys have to have complaint forms readily available to the public.
Well, I'll check again. but-
Okay, yeah, check again.
I'm referring you to.
Okay, I'm referring you to do your job. Here we go.
Yeah, you'll have to contact that part because I don't have anything further. That's all the information.
So here's the thing is that if somebody, what if I was homeless and I didn't have access to a computer, or I got trespassed from the library, right? So then that's what I'm saying, that's a violation of the law. You have to have a hard copy of complaint forms readily available for people who don't have internet access.
Let me see if there's anyone else that can refer you.
Okay.
Better do something quick.
Can do for you. I just got that information for you, and that's all I got.
That's all you got? Who are you speaking with back there, your supervisor? Can I speak with whoever that person is too?
Our viewers.
How can I help you?
Hi, can I get your name?
My name's Hannah.
Hannah?
Yes.
Is that like Hannah?
Yes.
And you're the supervisor?
Yes.
Last name, please.
I don't provide that.
So you have to because you're a public employee. So like I told her, she didn't want to give it, so I'll do a public records request. And I'll also get your salary too, and then I'll publish it if you don't get.
my card. One moment.
Okay, so now you will give the last name. Okay, so we got Hannah Tavenner. Okay, so I was explaining to your employee there that CORA laws and CCJRA laws protect us that we don't have to show ID in order to obtain public records. The only thing that we have to do is give you a signature for pecuniary gain. That's it. So she was saying that it's your policy that we have to show ID. So I'm trying to tell her and you that your policy is a violation of the law and it's a violation of our rights as free American citizens. So we told her that if you guys are going to deny this man public records, which is shameful, then we're going to file in district court and you and her are both going to have to answer to the district court judge.
Okay, you can contact our county attorney and they would be happy to discuss it with you.
Okay, so also you guys have to have hard copies of complaint forms readily available because not everyone has internet access. There could be a homeless person that needs to file a complaint. Maybe he got trespassed from the library, doesn't have any access to that. So by not having those, that's also violation of our rights. So we need four of us because we're all going to file a complaint on you guys. So we need 4 hard copies if you need to print them off the website or whatever you need to do. But that is information that we need to leave here with today.
We actually don't have those, but you can go up to our administrative building up at the top of the hill. It's between the jail and the health department. That's where our IA department is actually located as well, and they may have hard copies.
Okay, so we'll go to IA then,
Okay.
and we'll see what they say. Hopefully they'll have, in the administrative building, they'll have some people that are more educated on the law than you are, because you need to do better, ma'am. So you're violating our rights right now, okay?
Okay, so you can go ahead.
Not
and contact
okay.
us.
No, not okay, ma'am.
I don't have anything further that
Yeah.
I can provide you that you're looking for.
But you could, though. You could give us the records that we're requesting that we have a lawful right to get.
Okay, would you like to give me a copy of your ID and fill out our form then?
So you're just being rude and condescending now? I just explained to you the law, ma'am, that we don't have to do that. Now you're gonna ask me for my, you have the audacity to ask me for my ID after I just told you you're violating our rights by requiring us to show ID, ma'am? I just told you the laws. Colorado Criminal Justice Records Act protects us that we don't have to show ID, ma'am.
Okay, well then I have nothing further that I can provide you, so unless you want to fill out our forms or contact the county attorney, I can't assist you further.
Okay. All right, ma'am, so...
Is
you're just gonna walk away from us?
Have a great day. I'm
Is
sorry.
Ann
There's
here?
nothing else I can do.
So I think actually, hold on, ma'am. We're not done. Ma'am, hey, Hannah, what are you doing? Ridiculous. We weren't done. And then she just walks away. I had Sweet Tea here who wants to have a conversation with her as well.
Yeah, I'm in here. Thank you.
So we're just gonna sit here and ring the bell until they come over here or they disconnected like they did at Lakeside. So they're just gonna sit there and ignore us. So I'll just keep ringing the bell. I'm just like every 10 seconds going to ring the bell. So let's see if they're going to call the cops on us or what they're going to do.
My email, I actually got a Gmail, so it's sweetaudits@gmail.com.
So we're just going to keep ringing this. Yeah, we need a refund, man, on our taxes, bro. This is what we pay for. This is ridiculous. Since you're close, you want to just keep ringing that like every 10 seconds? Yeah. But Sweet Tea is my ride or die. She's my number one, so please go over there and go over to her chat too. Give her a like, and then come back over here though.
Let me have.
So we're just here. We're just ringing it. I mean, Truth Speakers over here is ringing it every 10 seconds in violation of the law. They have a blue line disgrace flag sitting right there that needs to be burned. And so right here, can't you read? We got right there, here. He's taking Regan's name for now. Here we have...
I'm pointing at it. Oh, my name you ask? I'm pointing at it.
I love it.
And of course I'm right here, guys. You guys know. All right, Truth Speaker, yep. Stay on it, man. Yeah, they're trying to violate our Fourth Amendment, right? That was good. Tell my audience that.
Oh, I like that.
Fourth Amendment?
Amendment, right to be secure in your persons, houses, papers, and effects.
That's right. We got someone now.
What is the question? How are you?
Hold on.
Oh.
We're actually not too good, man, because we were just ringing this bell. We're in the middle of having a conversation with Hannah.
Okay.
And she walked away in the middle of a conversation. We weren't done yet.
Yeah.
And then we've been ringing the bell now for about like 10 minutes. And you guys are just ignoring us, so that's unacceptable. We're just free Americans. We're just trying to gather some information. We're actually here to back up our friend here who is trying to do a public records request for a dispatch call.
Yep.
And you guys are saying that it's your policy that we have to ID, but
That's
Cora laws and CCJRA laws, they actually protect us. They state that we do not have to show ID to get public records. We only need to provide a signature for pecuniary gain. So your policy is in violation of the law.
I believe that's a misinterpretation of the statute. However, that is your
It's not a misinterpretation of the statute, sir.
So-
I've been doing, this is what I do for a living.
Okay.
So you guys are violating our rights right now.
Okay, I don't accept that analysis. However, this gentleman was provided the contact information for both our internal affairs sergeant to file a formal complaint, and he was provided the contact information of our county attorney, who was
County
willing
attorney.
to communicate back and forth with him to make sure that he got the information that he needed, as long as he was in compliance with our internal policies and the Colorado Open Record Act.
Yeah, I just told you the Colorado Open Records Act is the one that protects us from showing ID. So Karin McDougal is the county attorney?
Corinne McDougal, that's correct.
Karin McDougal?
Assistant
Can I get your
County
name?
Attorney.
My name is Lieutenant Mark Pollard.
Do you have a business card?
I absolutely do. In fact, I have two.
So you're the lieutenant?
Yes.
So you're that high ranking and you think that you can require people to show ID to get public records?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you know that we're going to go, if we can't get this taken care of over here in IA, then we're going to go file in district court.
Okay.
And then you personally are going to have to answer to the district court judge. Do you realize
I
that?
fully accept that, and if that's
All right.
the route that you would like to go, then you are welcome to that redress of grievances through the court process.
We don't, I mean, that's not the route we want to go. We want to just come in as free members of the public and be able to get records that are lawfully available to us.
I can
But you're
understand.
putting a veil on it, and you are complicit now. Are you above Hannah? Are you her supervisor?
I am in the chain of command, yes.
No, and are you above, are you her supervisor?
I'm not her direct supervisor, no,
Okay.
but I am in the
Were
chain
you
of
sent
command.
up here?
I'm sorry, ma'am?
Were you sent up here to answer the bell?
I was asked to address the situation, and so I'm doing so. So what I'm going to offer to you is that you've been provided the conduit through a county attorney to address these issues. That is where we're going to end this today.
Is
If you
Ann
would like to
here?
reach out to Corinne McDougal,
Is Ann Velasquez here?
she is here.
Can we speak with her?
You may not,
Why not?
because I am here to provide you the information that you may reach out
But I
to
was
the
the one that
county
was, she was
attorney.
the one that was told to contact the last time. I'd like to talk with her.
You are being told now, as you were told previously, to communicate with the county attorney on this issue.
So we're gonna have to jump through hoops.
So if you would like to remain in our public lobby for the rest of the business day, you may do so. However, if you choose to disrupt the orderly operations of our records unit, you will be asked to leave. Is that understood?
Well, I mean, you don't need to give us directives. I could tell you, make sure you tie your shoes and don't run with scissors, right? Don't eat yellow snow, don't beat your wife. I mean, we're not doing that, we're peaceful. So you don't need to give us directives, right? We're full grown men and women here, right?
Okay.
So I'm almost 40 years old, so I mean, I made it this long. I mean, we're not children. I don't need you to give us a directive, okay?
Fair enough.
So,
But that is
but I think
the
that's it. I
directive
work.
I've offered you.
We also wanted a complaint form, and they were refusing to give us a complaint form. Can you provide us with 4 complaint forms?
I can provide you Sergeant David Porter's contact information, and you can provide through him an
He won't
or a
email
phone
back,
number
though.
or a call to file a formal complaint with him.
Do you have his business card?
I do not have his business card, but I can write out his contact.
Can you write it down maybe on the back of your card?
Absolutely.
So he's the one that handles complaints?
He is our internal affairs sergeant.
Internal Affairs Sergeant.
So
Is he over there in
to
Internal
file a formal
Affairs?
complaint, you would actually call this number right here and this email address right here.
Okay, guys, so Lieutenant Mark Pollard is advising us to get in contact with Internal Affairs Sergeant Dave Porter. Truth Speaker did, in fact, try to get a hold of Dave Porter via email on July 22nd after he was denied the public records and was given this immediate response that says, I am currently out of the office. If you need immediate assistance, please contact Lieutenant Noonan, which he did and got no response. Truth Speaker repeatedly states in this video that he wasn't getting any response to his emails. About 2 days after the recording of this video, all of a sudden, Sergeant Porter responds, I apologize, but I was on leave. You will not have to show ID. I am compiling the records you requested and generating a cost estimate. So there you go. So one of 2 things happened here, guys. A, he all of a sudden came back on duty and is now responding. Or B, what I think happened is this was a live stream and a lot of you guys were giving phone calls and giving them pushback saying this is unacceptable. So what I think happened is Sergeant Porter decided, hey, I better correct this before they go file in district court and make us look even more foolish than we already do. Then he also states that he's not able to provide us with Tibbitts' personnel file pursuant to CRS 24-72-202, which is just semantics here, guys. So it defines what a personnel file is. It includes home addresses, telephone numbers, and financial information, which is all redactable information, which is stuff that we didn't want anyways. Then down here in the middle, it says personnel files. It does not include, it talks about compensation, performance ratings, things like that, which is the information we need. So he's going to go back down there and resubmit a request and not use personnel file, right? Therefore, we can get the information. So it looks like it's going to be a win, guys, but it's a hard win. I mean, look at how much time, energy, and effort we had to put in to obtain these records. And look at how much time, energy, effort, resources, and tax dollars they wasted trying to prevent us from getting the records. It would be so much easier and efficient if they would just follow the law and give us the records. All right, guys, let's get back to it. Okay.
That I've highlighted on the back of that card.
Yep, I will put that in my chat too. So you guys I have almost 700 people watching this. By the end of the day, there's going to be thousands of people that see this.
Okay.
So you guys are going to get hundreds of phone calls and emails now because you guys are violating our rights. Do you know that, right?
So what I hear you saying, sir, is that you're going to enlist other people.
Nope, that's not what I said. Nope, that's not what I said. I'm not advising anyone to call. I provide the information. If they want to call on their own, they can do that.
Okay.
I don't tell anyone to do anything. I speak for myself. But I'm just telling you, this is public information.
Yep.
I am going to disseminate this to my audience.
Okay.
And if they want to call, they're going to. And I'm pretty sure that you're going to get hundreds of emails and complaints now.
Okay.
Because you guys are tyrants. You need to do better, man. This is not what we need. We don't need a veil on our rights to get records. And it's a disgrace, man, that you're doing that. You're the lieutenant. You should know better.
Sir, I appreciate what you are trying to do and your purpose. I feel like that we've had a reasonable and productive exchange of information today. You have been provided the contact information to address your grievance with us today. And is there anything else that I can provide?
Yeah, it's not reasonable at all, man. No, I mean, yeah, there is something you could provide. You could do your job and not violate our rights and violate the law. You're a law enforcement officer, and you're violating the law, sir.
Okay.
You're violating the law. That's a
your
disgrace, man. You can't be enforcing the law and at the same time be complicit with them in violating the law. You see the contradiction there? Oh, we got another police officer here, guys. That just
Hey, hurry,
he came in.
yourself on the way
I guess they
out.
got backup now because we haven't gotten out of line at all. So we're just
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Right? So.
All right,
what
man.
I'm
So
asking-
that's it. So I think we're probably going to head out of here.
Okay.
I at least would like to thank you for at least coming up here and having a conversation with us because that is unacceptable. And a bunch of people are going to see this, and we're going to file a complaint on them for just walking away in the middle of a conversation.
Okay.
Right. So if I order a cheeseburger at McDonald's and they just walk away and ignore me, right? Number one, the employee would be fired. But if they didn't get fired and they continue to treat people like that, they go out of business, right? But see the difference between government and the free market.
We're good, Scott. Thank you.
The difference between the government and the free market is that the government has a monopoly on the use of force in a specific geographic area. So that's why the government, people like you and Hannah, can treat us with disrespect, and you can violate our rights. And there's nothing, most people would just accept it and just hand their ID over because they don't want to go through the hassle and they don't want to get bullied. But you're not going to bully us, sir.
Okay.
Okay? So I have, working on 9 million views on YouTube now, just over 1 year. So I'm just letting you know that you're going to look terrible, man.
Okay.
We gave you an opportunity to come out here and do what's right, and you're still holding your ground. You're doubling down on your tyranny, bro.
Well,
Okay.
again, I appreciate this exchange of information. You have our contact information that we asked you to use if you want to move
Okay?
forward with this.
We're going to go file complaints right now, man.
Okay.
All right?
I have my ID. Here's the I and here's the D. If you need my ID.
Got his ID, guys.
All right.
Is that
Thank you for
sufficient?
that interpretation, sir.
Yep.
That would be perfect. Thank you.
ID?
That's all we need.
Oh, you got the big ID right here. Big ID. Here you go.
Congratulations. Your story is great.
And y'all have a good day.
Is that good enough ID?
Appreciate what you're doing.
All right. Well, hey, you know what? I don't appreciate what you're doing, man. You need to do better.
Okay.
Okay? You're a public servant. You're here to uphold the law. Start doing it. Okay? What you should be doing is writing her a ticket for CRS 18-8-114, which is abuse of public records. That's what you should be doing.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, again, we provided you the information to file that formal complaint.
Okay. I'm done with you. You're dismissed.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day. You're dismissed.
Can I get your card?
I provided two.
No, I'd like one, please. I'm requesting your card. I've had conversation with you, so I'd like to get your information too, please.
Okay. Would you like one as well, sir?
Yeah, let's get everyone get a card here. These cards are gonna be famous, man.
Let me know. It's because I'm a woman. I know
Thank
it.
you.
Hey, you're welcome.
Did you get one? All right, man. You're dismissed.
All right.
Get back to work.
You have a good day.
Get back to work, bud.
Constantly do
Okay.
that.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here. We're gonna stay here till you leave, so
Okay. So
we'll hang out all
if you want
day.
to remain in the public lobby.
I don't need your directives,
That's
man.
fine.
I'd get back to work,
But I
bud.
need you to
Get back to
clear
work.
out the
Get
zone
back to
where
work.
other customers
Get back to
can come
work.
through.
I don't need the directives. I'm not violating the law. Get back to work, bud. As soon as you let your pride and ego go and go back to work, then we'll leave. Okay? Well, I'm gonna leave when we're ready to leave, not when you tell us to, and not when you tell us that.
You are more than welcome to stay.
Exactly.
That's
So
what
get
I-
back to work,
that's what
man.
I've said.
Get back to work.
I do need you though to.
Yeah, you don't need me to do nothing, bud. Trust me. If someone comes in here for service, I'm not gonna block them, okay? I know how to get out of the way of people that come here for service, okay?
Okay.
So get back to work, bud. You're dismissed.
Okay.
Okay. See, guys, this is what we like to call pride and ego, and it's on top of the Rock of Gibraltar right here. Cool. We'll just have a standoff, I guess. We'll hang out here all day, man. We'll order a pizza, maybe have it come in.
Oh, pizza sounds good.
Pizza party.
So, I mean, this is kind of a waste of resources, right? Like, you're paid with tax dollars, so do you think that this is a good use of resources for you to just sit here and guard us because your pride and ego is on top of the Rock of Gibraltar? You see what I'm saying? Like, we pay your salary, so I think that our tax dollars could be utilized in a better way.
Can I help you guys?
No, we don't need help.
Do you
Actually,
need
yeah,
help?
we do need help. We're trying to obtain public records for this gentleman, and he's being told, actually, can I get your name and badge number?
Sure, come on up. 211-228. Come on into the main entrance.
Name and badge number, please.
My name is Sergeant Law. Badge number is 228.
Do you have a business card?
I do. Let me grab that for you real quick.
May I get one too, please?
I have one too.
Would you like, I would all like one, please.
So, can I help you guys?
Yeah, as soon as we get your business card, then I'm gonna explain the situation to you.
Here, we'll pass it around.
Okay, here's one for everyone else. Get your name and badge number, sir?
Deputy Scudder, badge number is W211.
Do you have business cards? We'd
I
like
do.
4 of them, please. So I guess they called for backup, guys. They need all these deputies over here for free members of the public with cameras, apparently. Just trying to get public
There's 4 of
information.
them for you.
Thank you.
The Romans.
Here, pass the other 3 around.
Step away so that they
Alright.
So let's see, is that sergeant gonna come have a conversation with us?
You know, I can't speak for him, so I will let you know. Just give me a second. Do you need to go in there, sir? Alright.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So the guy did leave, guys, so. The lieutenant, guys, that's how high up he is, and he thinks that we have to ID to get records.
Okay, guys. So here's what I want us to do: is step out and talk in the main lobby out here. Because when you have 3 cameras and a bunch of people blocking this little room,
I'm not blocking anything.
you're impeding them from being able to do
No,
their job.
I'm not impeding anything. So,
Okay.
we're
So let's
gonna-
walk out here and
no,
chat.
I'm not gonna walk anywhere, sir. I'm gonna stay right here.
If you would like to remain in our public lobby for the rest of the business day, you may do so.
I'm not committing a crime by being here. I was trying to have a conversation with you about what we needed. You asked, you said, how can I help you? I'm trying to tell you.
You 4 in this room.
I'm
sorry. Us 2 makes 6.
Yep.
We got a 10 by 10 room. That's too many people in the little area. So I'm asking you to step out here and talk to me.
You're asking me?
Yep.
I'm
I
asking
can't
you
block
to.
him.
I'm asking you to take your shoes off. Can you do that? You see how I'm giving you a directive that you don't have to abide by? That's what you're doing to me. I thought that's what we were
Okay,
doing here.
so if we want to talk about directives we have to abide by, there is a statute that talks about impeding governmental services.
And we're not impeding anything, sir. We're not.
By
This
standing-
gentleman came in. We moved out of his way, and that's it. That's the bottom line.
Okay. How many times have you guys called into records?
I haven't called at all.
Yeah, we're being told you've made multiple phone calls.
I haven't. I've been here the whole time. I'm on a live stream. You got 800 people in here watching you.
Okay.
So
with all these phone calls you guys are making, what is
I'm not
the
making
main
any phone calls,
request
sir.
you guys want?
Yeah. So let me just go ahead and start from the beginning then. So our friend here is trying to get records. He's trying to get a dispatch call, and he's been trying to do it for several months now.
Like recording of dispatch calls or what?
Correct.
Okay.
So he is told by the clerks over here and Hannah, the supervisor, that he has to give an ID in order to obtain that information.
Okay.
And that's your policy. So
Sure.
core laws and CCJRA laws protect us against having to ID to get public records. Okay. So I do this for a living, and so I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So your policy is actually in violation of the law. So you guys are law enforcement officers, and you're violating our rights right now. Why can't we just get
Do
the
you have
records?
the statute or the policy that you're talking about?
Well, the policy, hold on, let me grab it. So the policy that you guys have is, I don't know the policy, but that's what we're being told, right? So if you go to, if you look up CCJRA laws, Colorado Criminal Justice Records Act,
Okay.
it clearly states that Coloradans do not have to show ID to obtain a record. We only need to provide a signature for pecuniary gain. That's what we came here to explain this to Hannah and the other lieutenant here, calmly and peacefully, and we're not causing a disturbance. And they're telling us basically to kick rocks, that we have to provide an ID, and that's unacceptable. That's why we came here, because you guys are law enforcement officers, and at the same time, you're violating the law.
Okay, do you have the statute you're referring to?
What,
Statute number.
So when I go to McDonald's to order a burger, right, they don't ask me to go make my own burger, right? So you're the law enforcement officer, so you should be able to find out that information. I don't have to
I'm not
provide that to you.
Thesaurus, I don't have every statute memorized.
Okay.
I don't expect you to have every statute memorized, but I do expect you to figure it out. When I order food at a restaurant, I don't expect the server to have the menu memorized, but if I'm inquiring about a specific item, I do expect them to find out the information I'm inquiring about. When we were preparing for this audit, it was difficult for us to locate the actual CRS. All we could find was articles like this one that states that you don't have to be a resident of Colorado to obtain public records in Colorado. And we also came across this article which quotes Attorney Ashley Kissinger that noted both CORA and CCJRA laws allow any person to inspect public records. So even if I'm lying about who I am, it doesn't matter. I'm still entitled to the records. At the end of the audit, finally, I did actually find a CRS, this one being 24-72-201. It is declared to be the public policy of this state that all public records shall be opened for inspection by any person. That being the key word, guys, any person. If any person can inspect the records or get copies of the records, then there's no need for them to know who the individual is that is requesting the records.
I mean, actually, we would appreciate
help me
it.
out and give me the statute.
We would
number,
appreciate it if
and I
you
can
do your
take
due
a look at it.
diligence. Maybe go check with, I mean, the lieutenant already said no. Maybe check with the captain or somebody else, because we told these people that we're going to have to go, if we don't get the information today,
I
we're going to go
understand
file
you
in
want
district court.
Everything to work the way you want it to.
We want everything to work the way the law requires, sir. That's
So
what
I'm
we want.
asking you to do. There's two things I've made. There's simple requests. One, let's step out of this doorway so people can come in and out.
You're the only one in the doorway.
You're the one in the doorway blocking.
Where do you
people.
want me to stand?
I mean,
when
we
you
come
got
over here.
you three are blocking that room right
Go ahead, come on, step on it.
So
So we'll be out of the way.
we're leaving the facility open so people can come and go as they need to come and go.
Okay.
So the main thing you want is a dispatch recording. You're the one making the recording or the request. Can I get your name?
No, it's right there.
Your name's right there.
Yes, sir.
That's your legal name.
Excuse me, everybody. Thank you.
His name's right there, man.
Are you giving me false information, or what's your legal name?
He doesn't have to give you his
He
name.
doesn't
What are you
have
talking
to,
about,
but he's
man?
making a request, is he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have to give it his name to make a request either. We're being very clear on the law, sir. You're a sergeant. You should know this, man.
I don't have every law memorized. We've already talked about that.
So do you know the case number that you're requesting the
I've been
footage
trying to
from?
get that, and they keep trying to make me jump through.
Okay,
hoops,
well
and I'm
that
not
could
an
be why they
acrobat.
need your name. If you don't have that case number, there's...
I have all the other information that
Yep.
they need. And they
Okay,
can
so
easily
let's just
provide.
We
call
have the
things-
date, we have the time, we have the other officer who was there.
Yeah.
Okay,
We have all the information that you need.
right.
So,
But for them to look stuff up, everything's by case number. So if
Yeah.
if you guys are requesting this information from them,
yep.
then
And it's your guys' job
case
as the public
number.
employees to use the information that we give you to find out the case number.
But you're not giving them any information.
We have given plenty. We gave the date and time of the call. We gave the officer's name, and we gave the name of the person who called the police. That's plenty of information to find out get the dispatch call, sir. We even know what the call was in regards to. So,
Okay, but like I said, everything we have goes, it's a case number. Everything's
yeah.
Gotta
And we,
sign
like
the
I
case
said,
number.
now we're sounding like a broken record. We gave you all the information you need to find out the case
okay,
number.
but date, time, that just makes their job difficult. If you guys
Yes.
had a case number and can look it
We don't
up
have a
or
case
give
number.
them a name,
Yeah, sir.
then it would
So
make
you're saying,
everybody's
you
job
know
easier
the
and we'd all
reason
be out
why
of here.
CCJRA laws protect us? Do you want to know the reason?
Why?
It's because it protects us against retaliation, sir.
Just like
You know that we didn't come here by accident.
walking around behind us.
My viewers been telling me.
You
Do you want to walk in front of me?
keep coming up behind me. I don't know who you are.
You're inside of.
Listen to me real quick.
I don't hear that. I'm just
It just makes me
observing. I don't
uncomfortable.
want to hear
It's
anything.
uncomfortable.
If you're uncomfortable, maybe you should find a new job. I'm sorry. Come on, like we just have a camera.
Let's just call it what it is right now.
Sorry,
You guys are
I'm
looking to get
sorry.
arrested.
Excuse me.
Case number or
All I'm
under his
trying to
name?
do.
Oh wait, you're behind me. Oh wait, what are you? Why are you behind me? Why are you standing behind me? You just said that was a safety thing, didn't you? And you actually have a weapon that I could see, so I don't know why you're saying that. It doesn't make sense. Anyways.
You know that we didn't come here by accident. Well, actually, my viewers have been telling me to come to Greeley for months now,
Okay.
and now I can see the reason why, guys.
Why is that?
Why is that? I just told you why, man. You guys are violating the law and you're violating this man's rights. You're a law enforcement officer and you're breaking the law by saying that we have to give an ID in order to obtain public records.
We're not saying you have to give an ID. I'm telling you that our stuff is under case number or under his name, date and time. That leaves a window like that. If we had a case number or name, we could do a window like that and find it immediately.
So you just said that we don't have to give a name, but then you said if you had a name, we could find it.
I know.
So what is it then? We don't have to
I'm
give
just
our
saying
name. You
it'd
just
make
admitted
everybody's
that.
jobs easier if we provide a name. That's what I said.
Okay, so like, does McDonald's say, hey, no substitutions on your burger because it makes our job easier? You see how ridiculous that sounds? So we're the customers. We're the taxpayers, so we're the customers.
I understand that.
You're the public servant.
Okay.
Our job is not to make your job easier, okay? When I go to McDonald's and I don't want pickles on my burger, they can't tell me, well, it's making it inconvenient for us or you're making our job harder. That's ridiculous, man. That you would even use that as an analogy.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying everything would be taken care of if you provide the information that they're asking.
And at
for.
McDonald's would say the
Everybody
same
do that.
thing. If you just get pickles on your burger, then it'd make it easier for us because we're used to
Okay,
putting
well, you're
pickles on a burger,
comparing-
man. You may be used to bullying people and providing their
We're not
name
bullying
unlawfully.
anybody.
Yeah, absolutely, you're bullying us.
Yes.
Absolutely, you're bullying us, sir.
Trying to violate our Fourth Amendment.
You can't. You swore an oath to the Constitution, right?
I did.
So then, why would you try to violate our Fourth Amendment
I'm not
right?
trying to violate anybody's
Yes,
rights.
you
I'm
are.
just saying
The lieutenant is. That girl Hannah, the supervisor is. The sergeant here, and you. You guys are all complicit in this whole thing. And like we told them, what we're going to do is we're going to go when we're done here, when we're ready to leave. Once you guys leave, just let you know, then we're going to leave. But we're not going to leave because you tell us to. So as soon as you guys pack it up, we're going to be out of here. But we're going to go over to Internal Affairs and see if they're going to handle it. And if not, I have a feeling, shit rolls downhill, right? So I have a feeling the way that you guys are trained, they're probably not going to do anything. But if not, we're going to file in district court. And then everyone that's here that we spoke with, you're going to have to answer to the district court judge. And they're going to be like, hey, Weld County, what the hell are you guys doing? Why are you requiring citizens to show their ID to get records? You guys are going to get your asses handed to you. You realize that, right?
Okay.
You don't care?
I'm not saying that I don't care. It's your guys' right. If you want to go file in court, go file in court.
That's what we're going to do.
Well, we're here for
So
a
go ahead. Why don't
reason.
you guys just take off, man? So you guys leave, then you guys are dismissed. We don't need your help.
Okay.
So go ahead and take off, and we'll be out of here when we're ready. We don't need you. And we're going to go up and file in district court, I guess. Because this is just crazy, man. I can't believe this.
Yeah. Try time.
So-
He tyrants out here towards us.
Weld County, guys. You see him trying to manipulate it because trying to say that I'm asking people. Oh, he's still here.
I'm just standing here.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind me.
All right. So none of you guys want to tell us your names, right? It's just going to be right there.
I mean, I'm
Right
right
there,
here.
you're-
I'm right here.
I can't read that from here.
He's pointing at it.
Right here, okay. Oh, you're pointing at it. Beautiful. All right, here's the deal, guys. I know you've been given the answer by records many times. So if you want a further complaint, you can go to the city attorneys. You've been given Sergeant Porter's contact information if you want to get those records or file a complaint through him. So you've been given every avenue, every way that you need to go through to get what you want.
Porter doesn't email back.
Who doesn't?
Sergeant Porter. I tried to email him and he doesn't
Did
email
you?
back.
Today, or when did you send that email?
It's been a while. Maybe a week or two ago.
Okay.
About a week ago, actually.
All right, well, you could try him on
He
his...
was out of office or something.
Yeah,
Do you have
can
the
try
correct
and leave
email
a
address
voicemail
for
as
him?
well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Alesqua sent it, and she's not wanting to talk to us.
Okay. Well, you've been given your avenues, including down to the county attorneys.
Yep.
So if you feel like you need to talk to them, you can. You guys are more than welcome to hang out here. You just can't prevent people from going in there and doing what they want to
We
do.
don't need the directives, man.
Day to
Okay,
day.
I don't need the directives,
Here's
bro.
the big concern I have. People that come in here, they're passing personal information, names, date of birth, addresses, other things like that. I ask you not to record that. That should be their right to their privacy, right?
Okay, they don't have a right to privacy, sir, in public, okay? We're not here to get people's personal information. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to just get our records.
Okay.
But don't give us an unlawful directive, okay? You guys need to create
Was
privacy
that
for
a
them.
directive or a request?
Okay, request. Don't give me the request then. I mean, I give you a
Would you
request.
think it's
Can you
fair to
give me
record?
$5? I'll give you a request.
Right. So you
I
think
mean-
it's fair to record somebody else's personal identifying
I'm not,
information?
I told you, didn't I? You just hear me? I just told
That's
you
the
we're
only
not here to
request
do
I
that.
make. It's just
I'm not here to
When people
record
come in to
people's
do
information.
business, let them do their business.
And have we stopped anyone from doing their business since we've been here?
You know, since I've been here, I haven't seen a whole lot of that. I'm concerned
lot?
about
You haven't seen
6
none of it?
people in that room. That's another one of my
I've
concerns.
seen
is
somebody walk
just the
right
crowd
in
of that.
and get something notarized, I believe, and then walk right out, so.
Because as long as you guys aren't impeding the room and stopping people from coming and doing their everyday business, have at it, hang out, do what you guys want to do. What's also happening is from this live stream, we're having several people call into the records. They're making other demands. We have people leaving voicemails where they're hitting on the females that are in here. Just a lot of stuff that's impeding the governmental operations.
Yeah, well, we don't speak for them, sir.
No, you
Again,
don't speak for them,
yeah.
but it's an extension of this action.
Hey, so when they report on the news and disseminate information, then they're liable if somebody uses that information and hurts someone else? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, you're
To
here
be-
live
hurt 7
streaming,
News?
making demands.
I'm not making demand.
You want these
I'm
records.
making a request that I have a lawful right to get. That's what I'm making. Just like you said,
You've been
a
given
request.
the explanation.
Okay.
As
You know,
far
we
as
don't
it
need
goes
you.
to
We
these.
we're done with you. We already told. We know that you guys aren't going to do your job correctly. You're gonna violate the law. So you guys are done. I mean, you guys are dismissed. As soon as we already told this guy, Scudder, that as soon as you guys leave, then we'll be on our way. So,
Sounds
but you
great.
guys got to leave first. So
Yeah, dude.
you're dismissed.
We're not gonna. Well, thank you for dismissing.
Yeah, no problem, man.
You're very kind. All right, you
Yeah.
guys have a fantastic day.
You too.
All right, see you later.
Hey man, I do, actually before you leave, you were really nice and cordial as you violated the law today. So good job on that one, man.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
That's fine.
Do better, man. Okay, guys. So, clowns, guys. Coward in the clown seat right there. That's what we have here in Weld County, guys. Unacceptable, man. Disgrace.
Hello.
How are you?
Not bad.
We're not too good, actually, man. You guys are like breaking the law over here in Weld County. You know that?
Did you already talk to the other deputies?
Yeah, we talked to the lieutenant, man. It's going all the way up to the lieutenant. That's crazy. Lieutenant's like complicit in violating our rights, man.
I love
Crazy, man.
Is that a thin blue line right there?
Oh, he's got his
Is that a
gang
gang
member
symbol?
Billy on, guys.
I get one as well.
Right there on the
Where?
badge.
This is for a cop who actually died.
May I have
Yeah,
one?
it's a blue line
May I have
gang
one?
symbol is what it is, man.
Thank you, sir.
I'll take one too.
Do you not?
You want one too?
Yeah, we all do. since we
Do
pay
not.
for
There you guys go.
All right, man. You should probably go work for a different department that has a little bit more integrity, man. This place is a shithole. So, I don't have much faith. Oh, look, they all came in deep, guys, for us. Look. Look at this. Just getting on the good camera. Let you guys see on there. You can see. It just has the address here. Just check out the cop cars, guys. See how clean they're keeping them. Let's do a Bay Area transparency. Let's kick the tires. Hey, I was just checking the tires, man. See, make sure you got enough air.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I want you to be safe, bro.
Thank you for your concern. I want you guys to be safe.
No problem, man. Honor your oath, man. You know the Fourth Amendment, right? The Supreme Court hasn't rolled the Fourth Amendment into oblivion, right? So honor your oath, bud. We don't have to show ID to get records, man. That's a disgrace, dude. Do better. Bye. Okay, guys, so they came in deep. They came in with this many units here because we're trying to lawfully obtain public records, guys. This is tyranny right here. This is not what we need. This many officers to come in and try to bully us because we're free Americans trying to obtain public records lawfully without having to show our ID. Weld County Sheriff, guys, in Greeley, Colorado. Disgrace, man. Okay, here we are. We are at IA. Let's see what they got here. Okay. You guys ready? Ready. Let's go. I always like to make sure these buttons work so they're in compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act. So here we go, administration. Hi there. Yeah. So we came up here because we were told that downstairs, down at the bottom of the hill there, that you guys have hard copies of complaint forms.
We have hard copies of what, I'm sorry?
Complaint forms.
Complaint forms?
Yeah.
IA forms? Yes.
Yes.
I do. Would you like one?
We need 4, please.
Okay, there you go. There's some pins right here if you want to fill them out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, can I get your name?
My first name is Sherry.
Okay, last name?
No.
No? It's your policy, you have to.
Pardon?
Your policy, ma'am, you're a public employee, so I have a right to know your name. So can you just give me your last name and we can just end it there so we don't have to make a big deal of it.
Sherry Carmen.
Okay, thank you.
But I prefer you not to video me.
You prefer me? I prefer that everyone that I talk to gives me $5. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I know, but
yeah. So I usually prefer that. If they just give me $5 before we start the conversation, I prefer that. So, but I mean, people don't usually do it, right? So,
nah.
So I mean, if you prefer not to be recorded, I mean, you are a public employee, right? You work for the public.
I understand that.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Thanks, Sherry. Thanks for coming in, guys. We appreciate it. So obviously you can see that these guys are straight tyrants up in here, completely ridiculous. So I guess, we gave them an opportunity to do what's right and they want to just hold their ground. So thank you guys for all your support. We appreciate it. We were not advising anyone to call. You guys did that on your own. We appreciate you guys helping us hold these guys accountable.